Hey guys, how's it going? Just before we get started, I just want to let you know this is just a one-off video, so don't take it seriously. But yeah, top 20 cereals, I guess. Let's go. Big fan of cereal. Eat it every morning. Yeah, let's get fucking started. All right, number 20, first one off the chopping block, Reese's Puffs. I do not like this cereal. In my opinion, it tastes like garbage. It does not taste like Reese's Puffs at all. That's just what I think of Reese's Puffs. I'm not a big fan of it. Although I do like, the Travis Scott Club. That was nice, but other than that, I do not like Reese's Puffs. Alright, 19, Rice Krispies. So this is a decent cereal. It isn't really that bad. Although it is bland, On the box it says Snap, Crackle, and Pop. That's the only good thing about this cereal, The cereal is just really plain. That's really the only thing I can say about it besides the Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Alright, 18, Cheerios. This is another bland cereal, but there's absolutely nothing appealing about it at all. No texture, no flavor, just plain cereal, and I'm not a big fan of that. I'd like my cereal to have flavor, and I'd like it to have some taste. Cheerios, it doesn't have any of that. It's just bland cereal is all it is. Although I must say Cheerios will make a return on this list. 17, Honey Bunches of Oats. Now this cereal is okay. It has a decent taste, but let's just all be honest. The only good part about this cereal is the oats. You dig into the cereal and find that one oat. That's really the great part about this cereal. Is that like little oat surprise, I guess. Cocoa Puffs. Now this cereal is decent for what it is. It's not gonna be one of your top cereals, but the thing that gets me about this is when you have that chocolate feeling in the morning. This cereal does not do it justice. Alright, it tastes nothing like chocolate. It's just regular cereal, and I get that. I understand, but I just want that real chocolate taste, and I'm not getting that. Although I must say, what does make it better is chocolate milk instead of regular milk. That helps a lot. All right, Cookie Crisp. Now this cereal, I feel like it's false advertising. As a kid, you see the commercials, it has that real cookie taste. Yeah, that is pure false advertising. It does not taste like cookies. It tastes like garbage. It's not even a good cereal. I mean, if you want to lie to me and make me eat cereal, that's okay. But the cereal at least has to be good, and it isn't, So, in my opinion, this cereal is false advertising. That's why it's all the way on the top of the list, alright? It's not even a good cereal. I don't even know why this sells. Raisin Bran. Again, another cereal that tastes like pure fucking garbage. I would hate to be that kid that wakes up to this every morning. Because, cereal and raisins, it's just garbage. I'm glad I barely even had this growing up, but this cereal just sucks, in my opinion. Alright, Oreo O's. Now, this cereal isn't a winner, but it's also not a loser. It's a decent cereal, It has that faint taste of Oreos is what gets me into it, It may not taste like it, but it has that faint taste, I guess. Overall, this cereal is pretty decent, I would have it. I would personally buy it. It's not gonna be the first box I grab, but it's decent. Alright, Fruit Loops. Now I'm gonna get in trouble by not putting this on the top 10 list, but it's just not my personal cereal, Just don't really like it. It's not my personal taste, but I do understand why people like it. Alright, Apple Jacks. Now it is very similar to Fruit Loops, but that taste is totally different. I kinda like Apple Jacks, it's kinda up there, but yeah, it's a good cereal. Alright, we're getting into the big boys now, the top 10. And starting off with number 10 is Lucky Charms. Now, I personally love this cereal. It is personally one of my top 5. I just love the taste. The only thing I can't stand is the actual cereal. You know, like we all did this as kids. Whenever we had this cereal, we would all dig through the bowl to get to the marshmallows. You know, that's always nice. But yeah, I love Lucky Charms, man. That's one of my top five right there. All right, Frosted Flakes, a classic. This is another one of my favorite cereals. You know, has that great taste. I just don't like that flaky texture. That's something that gets me about it. But other than that, this cereal is top notch. I absolutely love this cereal. Alright, Kix. Now, this is another kind of bland cereal, but it's not that bad when it comes to taste, you know. It's just one of those regular cereals, I guess, but it's not that bad. Alright, Fruity Pebbles. Now, this cereal is in my top three. You know, this cereal has that flaky texture, but this cereal does it right. Alright, it has that nice fruity texture. You know, you just get a scoop of it and it tastes great. This cereal really gets you up and at 'em in the morning. Again, another top three cereal in my opinion. This cereal is great. Alright, Captain Crunch. Now this is one of my personal favorite cereals, but I do understand why people like it. You know, it has that nice fruity taste. The texture is what gets me. You know, it's that rough texture. Plus, the rough texture, it cuts the roof of your mouth, so that's not good either. But either way, this cereal is pretty decent as it is. Alright, Trix. Now, this is another kind of decent cereal. It's not really one of my favorites. You know, I don't even think this is a really popular cereal anymore. I only remember it from like back in the day, but it's another, you know, decent cereal. It has a nice fruity texture, but it's overall not that bad. I think Trix is more famous for the yogurt than the cereal anymore, because I don't think anybody eats Trix anymore. Honeycomb. Now, this is a decent cereal for what it is. You know, if you want to get a decent cheap box of cereal that tastes kind of good, it's kind of like another version of bland cereal. It's just the texture is what gets me, you know, that honeycomb feeling, I guess. But honeycomb cereal really isn't that bad. It's not one of my favorites, though. Now, Honey Smacks, on the other hand, is still a decent cereal. It has that great texture, great taste, great feeling, I guess. You know, it's another decent cereal, but it's better than honeycomb. Honey Nut Cheerios. Now, like I said earlier, Cheerios are definitely gonna make a return on this list, but Honey Nut Cheerios, you know, it's not necessarily a bad cereal. It's not necessarily a good cereal either. It's a decent blend of just general cereal, I guess. You know, it's not one of your favorites, but it's not one of the worst, like Raisin Bran or Reese's Puffs. But yeah, it's just overall decent cereal. However, let's go to the honorable mentions before we go to number one. All right, now honorable mentions. Now these are cereals that I've never had before, but I want to try. First off, Count Chocolate. Never had that before, but I imagine it tastes like other chocolate cereals. Mr. T cereal. I don't even know what this is gonna entail. Like, is it gonna be corn flavored cereal or fruity flavored cereal, chocolate? I don't know. But the next one is Sour Patch Kids cereal. This honestly sounds disgusting, but I do want to try it out. And the last one is the Nintendo cereal. This is the cereal that had that annoying theme song, and it came with the Mario and Zelda flavored cereal. But that's really all the honorable mentions. And yeah, hopefully I get to try out these cereals one day. But on to number one. And alright, number one is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Now, I absolutely love this cereal. It is in my top three. And I'll tell you why I love this cereal. It tastes just like a churro or cinnamon roll or any type of cinnamon-like snack, but in cereal form. I absolutely love this cereal. It gets me up and at 'em in the morning. It is a great cereal. I highly suggest you try it out. You know, like you could eat it for breakfast or you could eat it for dessert. You know, have it with some ice cream or some whipped cream or something like that. You know, most of these cereals you could have for dessert, I guess, but these are all some great cereals, and I'll admit I did kind of overbloat the list. You know, I started running out of cereals by like number 10, but this is a one-off video, so for the love of God, don't take it seriously. But I guess I'll see you guys later, and yeah, see you guys later. Peace.